Hi. Hey guys, sorry for not coming through here so much. I have been on TikTok a lot and I have been taking a break. And honestly, I cannot apologize for something that I need. And I am grateful for those who have stayed here for so long and who still follow me and haven't unfollowed me for whatever reason. You guys haven't unsubscribed. I'm grateful. And if you do unsubscribe, I understand. I'm grateful for those of you who are coming through and are new to this channel. Hi, my name is Esther, and this is my channel. And I don't post regularly all the time, but I am hoping that I do. And I always say that, so I cannot promise that I will. And I cannot promise that I am going to be posting. But whenever I do post, I promise you my readings are very potent. So let's get to it. So we have three options today. We have confused, contract with soul, or love. One of these. Okay, confused. Love, confused, or contract with soul. This is going to be number one. Number one is love. Number two is confused. And number three is contract with soul. Whichever one resonates the most with you, pick a card and let's get to it. What's up, homies? Long time no talk. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Let's get right to it. Now we're going to go ahead and look into this situation. You resonated with the love card, which is this one. Okay. I'll put it right here. Okay. Don't mind my jarritos. This is my drink right now. Okay, I'm gonna get a few of these and then we shall get a message for whoever this person is. But definitely a hard chakra situation here because it's a green card and I've been doing readings for the whole day and I'm getting a green card. I haven't gotten a green card this whole time. I'm getting purple or blue, so that's new. Let's see what else we have for this person or the situation that you're dealing with when it comes to love. What is up with this situation for those who picked love? One card at a time, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For those who picked love. Okay. First of all, the most important message is that you are a bad bitch. Don't you forget. Okay? Don't you forget that. Anyways, so the first card that came through was sometimes the truth hurts, but it makes for great stories and it liberates you. Second card was not seeing things clearly. Be honest with yourself. It's okay. Be compassionate with yourself. And third card was not enough info to make a decision. Confused. I have a feeling that you know the truth, but there's a part of you that doesn't want to speak up and ask more questions when it comes to the situation, because if you ask questions, you might get really hurt. And so you rather stay in this place of confusion, not knowing enough info to make a decision. You rather stay in a confused state than to ask anything. Because if you ask something, the chances are that you might get hurt. And you really don't want to get hurt. Because you are invested into this situation. You probably do love this person very much. And that's why you resonated with that. But you are a bad bitch, don't you forget. Or a bad motherfucker, as I say. Alright? Or an amazing being. Whatever you choose for yourself. You know this, and it's time for you not to forget about this, okay? Now I'm gonna take out, to make it a little bit more fun, I'm gonna do a what the meme. Actually, you know what? Let me do first and foremost the tarot deck, and then we'll do what the mean at the end to kind of like cleanse ourselves of like whatever energy comes through with the tarot, because tarot can be pretty harsh cutthroat. Okay, what do we have here? The Hermit in reverse. This might be somebody who is a Virgo or has Virgo tendencies. Someone who, but it's not very grounded. Many facets. Somebody who has many facets, many things displayed. Then we have the Knight of Candles, which is the Knight of Wands. Somebody who is, this might be somebody who is very in their, I want to say their sexual energy. Okay, somebody who's very focused on their sexual aspect of themselves. Like, you know those guys who make jokes, sexual jokes with everything, and it's just like, bro, when are you not in that space? Like, fine, you know, make a joke here and there because that's funny, but like, when are you not in that space kind of energy? Okay, what about this truth that you're hiding from yourself? The Devil and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the Devil in itself is like a bound energy. Okay, trapped within your own habits, your own negative habits, your own shadows, trapped within your own need for power, your own need, your egotistical self, trapped within the energy of wanting passion, but not understanding that life is more than just passion, and working hard towards something they think is like right, but in actuality is pure lust. Maybe you understand that there's a bound energy here between you both. There might be an energy of like there is a lot of passion between you, but passion you can have with just anybody you are attracted to. What else do we have for this pile? So we have the Five of Swords. There's a conflict with this person. Look, it's the Boogeyman and Jack. There might be even people that are like feeling a certain type of way with this person. It might even be you, but it might be just people in general, or this person themselves are feeling a certain type of way towards people. Maybe even somebody who cares about you a lot. Who is this Jack person? Because you don't see their faces here. Somebody who is a soulmate, someone who you've had a lot of lifetimes with. This boogeyman, this is like very aware who this Wheel of Fortune dude person is. This Jack here that you can't see. This Jack is like in the background. It might even be a spiritual guide. It might be somebody who's protecting you on the other side. What else can we know about the situation? What clarity does this situation entail for my pile number 1? Card number 1. What clarity can this reading entail for my pile number 1? What reading? The Emperor. This might be an Aries, or this might be you. And the Ten of Cups. Oh wait, that's not the Ten of Cups. That's the Seven of Cups. Options. Again with the options card. This might be an Emperor that has options. Is in a space where they do have options. They're looking and contemplating about these options. Regardless of this Jack person, this might even be you, that you have options right now. Regardless of this Jack and this Devil, they're over here fighting, and you're all like, they might not even be physically fighting, might be energetically. There might be conflict between people about you, and you're just like, I have options. But it seems like you have options, but you're not exactly like choosing them. Please clarify this. Emperor and potions. And the 7 of potions. Thank you, Spirit. That's way too many, bro. The 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. There's a protection. There's this protection. You're being protected on the other side. Like being guided towards a different direction, but there is this energy here where you might not have a lot of trust within yourself of being able to get yourself out of any situation you may be in right now. You may not be trustful of like being able to walk towards something that's better. Like you might not have a lot of belief in yourself. You might think that you need to work harder, and because you feel like you work hard but you only receive crumbs. This might even be somebody that you, this devil energy that you get crumbs from. Like you work so hard and you only receive crumbs. You might even be working hard to get their attention and you don't receive anything in return. The Tower. So either this is for you. Okay, who's this for? My viewer or this person? I think it's for this person. I think this person is going to go through a Tower card. Yeah, this person, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, or it was just an ending. Okay, or you might be a Scorpio. The 3 of Pentacles. That means that there was something that you were wanting to work through with someone, but it's not happening. And the 5 of Wands reversed, meaning there was a lot of gossip, there was a lot of like saying, there's a lot of people talking about the situation. A lot of people involved in the situation, a lot of people that were being fake around the situation. But this Tower card is going to come crushing everything down. Everything is going to come crashing down up to the light. Alright, let's do the comedic relief. 12:55 on the clock. Okay, comedic relief. Oh. For this reading, what do we need to know about this situation? Their side and their side, your side and their side. Okay, so we're gonna do your side this side and their side on this side. Your side. For my viewers, their side, please. Your side. Look at that pug living his best life. And now their side. Okay, their side. Look at this! Oh my god, look at this. They're just like slumped over, defeated. They're just tired. They've ate too much. They're just tired. Honestly, they look like they're just super tired. And then we have this one, you're living your best life, adventures, or you're about to go on an adventure, about to go on a trip. Or this is just a reminder to live your best life, go on that trip you wanted to go on, and, you know, don't worry about them over here, all slumpy and whatnot. As far as what are their intentions right now when it comes to you, they ain't got no intentions to when it comes to you. What is your intentions towards them right now? Being angry, upset, sad, or mad about it. Okay, what advice can I give to my viewer about the situation? you do you. You do your own thing too. They're in their own space right now, resting from being tired and just being annoyed at everything and everyone around them. That's what I get from this energy. And whatever it is that's going on with them, maybe they are going through a Tower card, so they're just tired and they're not wanting to deal with anything else. And you just do your own thing too. Rest, deal with your own thing. Like we said about enjoying and living your life fully. Alright, if you like this reading and you want a reading for yourself, please feel free to message me on Instagram. My Instagram is EstherXCarrera. And I'll be putting that below. Thank you. Bye. Hi, if you picked confused, I know you can see it through here because you couldn't really see it through the other side. If you picked confused, this is your reading. Okay, confused. So why are you confused about the situation, my lovely? Let's get into it. Sorry about the absence. I've just been on TikTok a lot. My TikTok is actually Ojitos Bonitos, which is Ojitos OJITOS XBONITOS. Ojitos Bonitos. But with an X in the middle. I'll probably put that in the description below. Okay, let's get into it. When it comes to you and them, anything I need to know? So slow down the stress. You're taking on too much. That's probably why you're confused. Okay. Three of Swords energy. There was a form of betrayal. And we have the soulmate. No, it's a selfish ego card. Maybe it is somebody you perceive as a soulmate. And we have disappointment is a chance to learn. So clearly there was a form of betrayal here. You're feeling heartbroken. You're feeling like something went wrong. Something is off. You're not sure what. But more than likely you're feeling in something it was due to somebody's selfishness and ego. And I'm not talking about the selfishness where it's like, oh, I'm selfish in that I'm choosing me for the first time, or I have boundaries and I need to choose myself. This is like a selfish of like they probably disappointed you in a way that like hurt you. There was probably a betrayal. They didn't have to lie to you and they lied to you. They kept you in the dark. They may have said something and done another. And it may be that you're now finding out so much and it may be overwhelming you, and so you may be like on the hunt to find even more things out. And right now it's almost like I think you need to take a step back and kind of like chill for a second, because it might be really bad for your mental health is what I'm getting. You might be looking at a lot of these readings. Might even have happened to cross mine by chance by looking up something about the situation. I want more clarity. Wake up thinking of you. Of course they're thinking of you. If that's what you were wondering, most of these people who are like this, where they end up betraying us and they were somebody that promised us many things or said many things to us, end up betraying us in unexpected ways, sometimes most definitely in unexpected ways, which makes the betrayal even worse because we saw it coming, but yet it happened. They may be people that actually care about us, but they just don't know how to, and it's not your job to help them understand, and the chances that they will change while with you are very, 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 very slim. So I do not recommend that you go out there and try to change somebody simply because they love you. They can love you or care about you, because if they wake up thinking about you, chances are they care about you. But just because they care about you does not mean that they are willing to do something about it. Because if they weren't willing to do about it right now, the chances that they were going to do it and stay changed, if you encourage them, pressure them, or whatever the case, that is not going to be organic. Change must come from within oneself. It cannot come from an outside source. You can also just choose to walk away, distance yourself, and love from apart. Even though I put apart because I accidentally did that as a typo, and I put a question mark because I was like, it might come in handy with the message, because it might be that this time it is a time that needs to be with you apart from them. It's a time that it must be you that walks away. Maybe forever it was you walking away, or you choosing to still love them and care for them because you knew that you cared about them. You knew you woke up thinking about them too. You will wake up thinking about them, go to sleep thinking about them, dream about them, and then suddenly you're waking up thinking about them, but now you have this pain in your chest and this hurt within you, knowing that they betray you in some way, and you're carrying this Three of Swords energy. And now you have to deal with that, and now you have to heal yourself because they weren't real with you enough, and they weren't real with themselves enough. Even if they, like I said, even if they do care about you, and for whatever reason now they're in a different space, they're choosing to be in that space. They chose that. They made their bed, and now they must lay in it, and you cannot take them or save them from laying in them. You cannot, because if you do, then you prevent them from growing, and that is also unethical in my perspective. It's like, you think we're doing the right thing by loving somebody unconditionally, but in reality, loving someone unconditionally does not mean letting them run a havoc. Sometimes it may mean you need to take space and let them understand what it's like to have a life without you, to live in a space, in a world where you do not exist around them. It's for them to understand what your energy actually feels like. And it does not mean that in the future you will come back together, and that means that they're changed now that they understand what it feels like. Sometimes that karma is their karma, that they will live forevermore without you around. For whatever reason, because maybe they chose to walk away from you, and they chose to say bye, and they chose to choose something else other than yourself, or chose not to have you in their lives, or say bye to you, or do whatever it was that was this betrayal, betray you in whatever way. They chose that because it feels like somebody who was selfish, who was egotistic, who allowed their ego to take over and allowed their ego to run the place. Sooner or later, that ego play is not going to last forever. Anything else we need to know for the situation? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yep, walk away from this. This is pure lying. Pure lying. Pure selfish ego. Person that lies. And you need to walk away from this. This is what this is saying. It's like, time to walk away from these lies. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. All this hard work that you've had done on yourself and on your life, and then it's like you invested so much in this situation, I feel. And it feels like it was taken away from you in some way or the other. Almost like I'm getting that you invested a lot of your energy in helping this person in some way or the other, and then this person took it like it was their own. Like they created this personality when in actuality they took from your personality and got the best parts of you and then took it as their own, and they're like, oh, now I'm like, this is who I am, and now I'm over here doing whatever I want, showing as if this is mine. And you are so like, what? Like, I can't. You cannot be in that space anymore, my love. The World. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Needles, a decision again. Two of Pentacles and Two of Needles. I mean, Two of Candles and Two of Needles are both decisions in the Hierophant in the middle. This is like, there is a divine intervention here, that whatever is being done, whatever has been done in the dark will always come to light. And even if whatever has been done in the dark seems like it's going to be passed through, at the end of the day, God is going to be the one that brings in the judgment, as far as like, obviously maybe it's not God, but just general, the universe and karma. God is there as a guidance, kind of. God in the universe, I feel, are the same thing. But anyways, I do feel there is an energy here of like a judgment call. This indecision that was created, okay? It's like you are taking the high road and choosing the world, choosing to choose something new. You have options, you have new places, new possibilities. You're choosing something new. You're choosing to go a different route, and you're being presented with the opportunity to go a different route. It's like you've had a lot of clarity. You maybe the confusion has come to a clarity right now, and you're gonna have clarity now that you've read this, had this reading, or there might have been some sort of clarity coming through for you now. Realizing that it was the best of the decision for you to make, because this person was indeed not somebody you could trust at this moment, and that everything you thought was right, and all your intuition, everything your intuition told you is that's what it comes down to. It's like you're like over here confused, but in reality you know the truth, because purple always, to me, when I drew this, when I wrote this, I wrote them with different colors, and purple was a knowing color. So confused to me is like you're confused, but maybe you're confused as to whether you want to actually walk away or not walk away. And you're very aware that this person doesn't deserve you. And if you need a confirmation, now you have the confirmation. This person does not deserve you. Maybe that what the meme. This person is like slumped in their reality that they created. But again, like I said, the universe responds to our decisions and our actions. And then if that were the actions with this person, even if they hit him in the dark, even if they thought that nobody could understand and they think they got away with everything they did, they won't. Because the universe responds to that. It's an energetic exchange. It is a give and take of what the universe sees you doing, it gives you more of. And that is until you see it and understand that, and then change your energy and change what it is that you're giving to the universe. But most people go against that current throughout their lives. Yeah. Now let's do a what the meme for you for comedic relief. Your side and their side, okay? So let's do a their side on this side and your side on this side, okay? So let's do, well, actually, let's do your side, their side. So let's do your side. No. Scratch that. I'm so sorry. I do not edit my videos, so scratch that. I'm going to do their side on this side because the cards were for them on this side, and your side on this side. So let's do their side first. Their side. Their side. You really thought they were a soulmate, and I'm so sorry. It's like they might have somebody that in their field, in their energetic field, that is like, don't be looking over there. Why are you looking over there? What is going on? Who is that? What is happening? Blah, blah, blah. And it might be that this is who they chose. This is what they chose. And this might be why you felt this betrayal energy. Why you felt betrayed. And you were just like, what in the world? And now you're like, you were confused. Do not be confused. You were right. There is somebody else, maybe perhaps in this other energy. It might even be a parent or a friend or somebody saying something to them in their ear. But whatever the case, they're just like going to go through it. If this isn't them now, it's going to be them soon. Oh, because of what? What did I say? The universe renders what you render to the universe. So if this is not them now, this is going to be with them, with somebody else, because of what they did with you. Because karma is karma. Comes around, goes around. And this is you. You're a little scared. You're a little scared to go down a new path. You're like, but this is a big world. You're like, universe, God, It's me again. Universe, it's me again. I don't know, man. Is this safe? You sure? Bro, are you sure? And God is like, yes, I'm sure. Okay, God, you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. I've literally put the path ahead of you. I've cleared it. I showed you who this person was. Don't be confused no more. You know who this person is. Do not deny it. Don't deny it! Okay, God. I hear you. I will just eat my little tiny Doritos and be on my way. And this person, see another one for this person. Oh yeah, they'll just be right there, like, spying on you. And just being able to enjoy who you are at a distance. They'll never be able to see you face to face. At least not in this life. This is them to everyone, pretending and acting like they're okay. And they're like, yeah, I'm okay with my decisions in life. I'm sure. I am so happy. Everybody doesn't see how constipated I am. And I see you. Hell yeah, you're like, I am a full-grown old soul, and I'm here to go to school. You know how it is. This is you. And you're like, you know what? It is what it is. God got my back. God has my back. Okay, my beautiful confused second pile. Thank you so much. If you like my style of reading, if you like this energy, feel free to hit me up on Instagram on a DM. Look at my highlights on there. I should leave all my information below, okay? Peace out, gangstas. Hi. Okay, contract with soul. Okay, contract with soul. Pile number 3. You have a contract with a soul and you know it. You feel it. You know it in your bones. You can sense it. You can feel it. Let's see what your reading is for you, okay? I'm using my oracle deck that I created myself. I just keep adding index cards and, you know, messages that come through for me on them. And then I go in with my tarot deck. Okay, you might be an earth sign. I'm sensing that. Okay, that's way too many. Okay, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for your clarity. They feel like you're home. They don't feel ready to come back home yet. So whoever you are feeling this with, you do have a soul contract with. And a lot of people have a tendency to think of soul contracts in like a certain way. Like, oh my God, how could you, like, you know, have a contract with someone to hurt you? That's like super, like, I don't know, weird. And it seems like it's abuser, what's that word? Where you like kind of like let people be abusive, like you coddle abusers or like apologists in whatever way. But I believe contracts with soul doesn't necessarily mean you agree to be hurt. It's more so you might have agreed to come together because your energies play a certain way with each other. And it could be that you agreed from a past life, and when you were in a space of in between that life and another life, you might have agreed with each other, like, I want to meet up in this time because, you know, we kind of like heal each other in a way or another. We kind of like, the way that our energies meet always tend to push us in a better direction. And it could be that that's what this contract is about. Necessarily a contract of like, because you can cut any contract with anybody. I just want you to know that you guys might have fought a lot when you guys were together. If you guys were already together. So I stopped that right at 34, 33 because there were, I don't know, some cats out in front of my yard fighting or something. And I was like, what in the world? So I had to stop it. And it was at 33, I believe. I forgot what I said. But anyways, Yeah, like it feels like you guys may have fought a lot, and that might have been part of that dynamic of like triggering each other enough for you guys to go in the right direction. They want to talk, but waiting for you to reach out. So whoever this is probably waiting for you to reach out if you were wandering. And if they are, this is the same color, so they probably have an inkling. Like if you guys have like a telepathic connection, which is like what I feel with you guys. Let's see what other messages we have for you. You need to focus on yourself and your healing. So it might be that, you know, they're focusing on their health and they're feeling their self and their healing right now. And that's where they're at. Bravo, this is a recognition for a job well done, or your hard work is paying off or will pay off soon. So I say that because this one, that you need to focus on yourself and your healing, it's right under they feel like you're home. They don't feel ready to come back home. So this may be like an extension of that message. And for this one to say they want to talk but are waiting for you to reach out. And it says underneath, and then underneath it was bravo, this is a recognition for a job well done, or your hard work is paying off or will pay off soon. So to me that gives me the sense that there's like this energy of this person working hard to get to a space where they're no longer in this negative space of thinking towards you. And it may be that you are already in that space where you no longer hold any resentment, any hurt, any pain towards them, but they're not there yet. They might still hold some resentment, or they're just not completely out of the dark yet, as far as like, not the dark, but like, you know, it's just a saying, but out of that space of having some sort of hurt or pain still lingering within their sphere that they've been working hard on. Because I feel like they are working very hard on themselves and they've been working hard on themselves for a while. Because it feels like you both are in this very mature space. Like it feels like two very mature people who are thinking of each other but are not in that space to talk to each other because you're both respectful of each other's space. Like, they're not reaching out, you're not reaching out because you both are like, well, I don't want to intrude on their space, and they don't want to intrude on your space. And it's crazy because it says here, like, it feels like they feel like you're home. They don't feel ready to come home yet, so they may be acknowledging that they feel like you're a soulmate of theirs, or like you have this like really deep connection. This love connection, but it feels like there's still a lingering there of past pain, of certain betrayals probably, or certain pain that had come up, and they're still like feeling it through, like they're still not over completely. One more card, please. Slow down the stress you're taking out too much. So that may be just a separate message for you. And this involves online drama or lurking. You might be looking at their stuff, or they might be looking at stuff. It might be you that's looking at their stuff if you're on here asking about something. One more card for this online drama lurking. They need to learn a few lessons before they can come back. So that's like a reminder to you that if you are looking towards them and you've been contemplating about reaching out, they might not be ready right now, and it might not be a good time right now to reach out, unless you feel it. I can't tell you what to do, but if you feel that you can reach out, then it's on you. But it does feel like you both are very mature right now, but it feels like they are just not completely in the safe zone when it comes to past hurt and pain. Yeah, they're working on this past hurt and pain. Okay? This is the 9 of Swords. They're working on it. If this is not the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is like still there in the trenches of betrayal. So they're working through this past points. And you, on the other hand, you've gone through a deep transformation, or are going through a deep transformation right now. It may be that this situation actually created a very deep transformation between you both, or even just in your own life. It created a deep transformation, and you're just like realizing how much this has changed you. It was like a rebirth of who you were or are as a whole. It could even be just right now in general. This past full moon, you might have gone through another experience, and together you guys are the ace of candles, meaning the ace of wands, the emperor in the back. I feel like it's like a control energy, because usually this to me could be like a phallic energy, so one or two of you could be too much in their heads when it comes to the sexual energy, in your own respective lives, and the sexual healing that may have to take place or has taken place. It could also mean from that emperor in the bottom that it's like control energy, more so like about wanting to have some sort of control in the situation, and each of you are still dealing with that kind of energy, like having to deal with your control issues. You both have control issues, basically. Let's see, when it comes to, let's do a comedic relief with what the meme. When it comes to you in this situation, we're going to do a you and them. We're going to do a, no, let's do theirs first, and then we do yours. For theirs, what is theirs? What is theirs? They're working hard and they're just very tired. There was 3 of them that came out. They're like trying to find a space where they belong with their own kind, okay? But are working hard because they don't know. And then they're like, universe, what is this? Now for you. For you, I don't know what this is. It may be meaning to stop dealing with toads, or like people that act like toads, like people that are just grumpy. Or this might be you feeling sort of grumpy towards this person in a way, like a part of you that is still lingering too. That may also be like a mirror energy there, where you are seeing that they're not ready and they might not be ready, and they're acknowledging they're not ready, and you think you're ready, but there might be a part of you that isn't, and that might be that mirror aspect. Okay? You might not be completely ready. Contemplation in life, wondering what is happening in life, and you see you're looking away from this person in this when I put it down. And this feels like, okay, go ahead and like go and enjoy yourself, bro. Like, have some fun. If you've been thinking of going to the beach, or some aspect of the beach thing that reminds you of this person, or something of that aspect, go enjoy things that you enjoy together. It might bring you guys even closer, because you'll be that energy together, if that makes sense. So it might help. So I don't know, dude. The bottom of that one is this. Okay, like, relax, bro. Both of you need to relax. So that's like enjoying energy. You both are, this gives me stress energy. You both need to stop stressing out over ridiculous things. But since you're the one that's watching this, it's like you're stressing yourself out over something that you have no control over. You literally don't. And that may be part of the lesson that you're learning within this connection and this situation. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for you today. Pile number 3. Thank you guys so much. If you guys like this style of reading, you want your own, please feel free to message me on Instagram. I do offer a few kind. It's very simple. And I have some on my highlights, so you can check it out on my Instagram. I'll link it below, or at least I'll put it down below. It's Esther Carrera, ESTHERX, and then Carrera, CARRA. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, gangsters. Thank you guys so much for coming through.